This podcast contains adult themes and can contain harsh languages and unsuitable for listening under the age of 18. So you've been warned of that. You've been warned, all of you.
Beauty, sleeping beauty, sleeping beauty, sleeping beauty, sleeping beauty, sleeping beauty,
Sleeping beauty.
You guys okay?
Walt Disney.
No.
You guys okay? Are you perfectly fine?
God,
No.
Have you heard us?
Hey guys, welcome back to another DCast. If you haven't guessed, it's going to be about Sleeping Beauty today. Welcome back, Andrew. We missed you last time.
It's lovely to be back. Well, I missed you guys too.
We missed your inspirational quote at the end.
Oh, right. I had that written out somewhere. Where?
Well, Emma looked for it and you couldn't find it.
No, I couldn't find it.
It's a shame. It was something to do with a Scottish dog. I know that.
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah.
Our favourite dog.
Yeah.
Andrew, just to bring you up
Hands
to
down,
speed.
best dog.
Yes.
Lady and the Tramp won the battle royale against Peter Pan.
Really?
Yeah,
How the hell did they do that?
because we said that Lady was going to be the bait, and then Tramp was just ruthless and would have ripped out Peter Pan's throat. So or something along those lines.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Yeah. I could see that happening, getting there with the death shake around the jugular.
yeah.
You know.
Mm.
Yeah. Fair point. Yeah. No. Surprising, but
Yes,
interesting.
Oh, so you would have said Peter Pan then, would you?
Well, I think he's just a little bit OP in his powers, isn't he? A little bit, I would say. But like, I like the version. You know, he might have thought, "Oh, it's the lovely little spaniel. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. No, I'm trying to play around a little bit. Oh my god! Straight in the jugular, and proper street rules taking him out.
Well, you weren't yours,
Yeah.
so your opinion doesn't matter. So,
Yeah, quite right.
Wow.
When did it ever? I mean, honestly, come on.
always.
They call him
Anyway.
Irrelevant Andrew for a reason.
Anyway, you'll be glad to know that we did about, what was it, like 45-minute one? We done a shorty one last time, but I think it was probably about 20 minutes, wasn't it?
Did we really even talk about Lady and the Tramp? Not really.
No. What is that noise?
Somebody got a
What
straw.
noise?
Yeah, it sounded like somebody having Slurpees in a cup or something.
Somebody got a bubble tea.
Brain second.
Brain
no.
suckers.
They
Not the
sucked
brain
his brain
suckers.
They suck the brain.
They sucked his brains out.
Yeah, so we didn't have a lot of points last time. I let you know, I have over a page of notes today.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It is an A4
Awesome.
A4 pad, so it's not like really impressive. But yeah, Sleeping Beauty, 1959. 1 hour and 20 minutes long. What was freaky earlier is I had to pause the film, right? And I paused it at 39 minutes, and that was 39 minutes dead on, and there was 39 minutes dead on left, and I was like, whoa.
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 That's cool.
Yeah, I was
That
like,
is cool.
That's just freaky.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I like that.
So,
That's cool.
so who wants to kick us off with Sleeping Beauty, Snoozing Wench?
Yeah.
I mean-
well, can we just all agree that was quite possibly the most gaudiest book to ever open a
Oh,
Disney film?
yeah, because it was actually it was
Yeah.
actually filmed, and then all of a sudden turned into animation. It's like, what sorcery is this?
What sorcery is
And
this?
we haven't had a book opening intro
No.
in a while.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But we have now.
I thought it was.
And right at the end,
Yes.
when the book was closing, there was a candle, right? And the flame on the candle was actually animated, but the candle itself, I think, was live. It was like,
Oh,
it was like,
that's
why don't you
What is this? This is a...
yeah, why don't you just light the candle if you're gonna go and film the candle? So.
Yeah, I
No,
guess. Well,
that's not
I don't
arty
know.
enough.
Yeah, the weird thing is with lit candles, if you film them, don't they shine too much or something?
Oh yeah,
Of the
you might not
actual
be able
flame?
to capture the actual. Yeah.
I filmed
so
a
maybe
candle
they just thought.
before, but obviously I didn't film a candle in 1950s. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it. They
Naughty.
shined more back then.
Yeah.
It's just, couldn't get them on film properly. They look like stars imploding.
We have the technology now.
Yeah.
let's go back and do it.
Oh.
Just that one scene. That's what you should go back and fix films just with like one little minor thing, like nothing to do with the plot.
Yeah.
Just these little
Yeah, and
tiny
then
things.
that's how the things like the. You ever heard of the Berenstein or Berenstein? Oh God, what do they call it?
Bed.
Yeah, the bears. But what's the name of the
The
phenomenon?
Mandela effect.
The Mandela
Oh,
effect,
yeah.
where
That-
thing you always
yeah.
think something is some way, and then you go back and look at it, and it's never been that way at all.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
just
just
us
everybody
going back in
thinks-
time and changing little things.
It's
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
when you see films like Sucker Punch and what's that one with Leonardo DiCaprio on the island?
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island, yeah. It's like when you
Yeah.
know what happens, you watch it back and you go, oh yeah. It's like you kind of
Oh,
notice things.
The interesting
I
thing, we had a
see.
Mandela effect, didn't we? We had a Mandela effect with Peter Pan. of all
Tinkerbell.
Things.
Oh
we
yeah.
don't believe in
it.
fairies. Don't believe in it. Never happened, and didn't even happen in Hook either. We found out
No,
later.
we got that
So we-
wrong. Yeah, it doesn't
we
happen in
don't know-
Kiddo either.
What?
No, it's
We
in
don't know
the
where it comes from.
It's in the live action Peter Pan, not Hook. The live action film Peter Pan.
Ah,
I don't think I.
okay.
I don't
I
even
don't know
remember
whether I've seen
seeing
that.
that film.
No.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh,
there you go.
Well, there we go. Either way.
Either way, Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Exactly.
the Mandela effect
Yeah.
is just the Matrix updating.
Yeah, basically.
You get that modem sound from the early 90s. I love it that none of those sound effects sounded anything like it, but we all knew.
Yeah, yeah.
Mandela effect, right there.
There we go.
And if any like person under the age of like 20 is listening to this, they'll be like, what's dial up? what are these
Exactly.
idiots going on about? It's like the internet has always
Oh,
been. Jesus
someone's
Christ was
definitely thinking that.
Jesus Christ
Yeah.
is surfing the internet.
Oh, well.
Right, okay. Sleeping
right,
Beauty. Let's go
yeah.
back to Sleeping Beauty. That was a good
Do you want me to?
7-minute tangent. So,
I've got a little bit of a confession to make.
oh, you didn't watch it.
Right.
Yeah. You didn't watch the film.
No, I did watch it. However, I was doing stuff today and I ran out of time a little bit. So I may have watched it
In
at higher speed than those. Just so I could take everything in 20 minutes. That's all the time I had. I speedrun it. I did speedrun Sleeping Beauty.
Wow.
just to
That
let
must have been
everyone know
hilarious.
that we have had an entire week to watch this film, and every single one of us
I've
left.
been busy
Yeah.
as hell.
Every one of us left it to the last moment to watch it. So that's how much dedication we put into these podcasts for you guys.
Yeah.
We want
Quality.
You.
Yeah, we
Quality
want to
and
make it.
excellence.
We want the rawness. It's like it's still on
Yeah.
our tongues.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
let's
Yeah,
go
we'll go with that.
that.
Yeah.
I'm watching it.
That's
Watching
exactly
it
what
right
I'm doing.
now.
Yeah. Yeah,
gonna pause
What
definitely.
I would say though, Sam,
Yeah.
is you would actually miss a banger. Because I thought this film was actually really, really
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
This
you
was my
would.
next point.
You
I
would.
realised
You guys.
after I, ran out of time and decided to do this in speed mode
Yeah.
Yeah.
that actually I remembered that Sleeping Beauty was actually a good film. an okay film,
Eh,
and
Yeah.
I missed out on it.
eh.
You didn't
It's an
like
alright
it?
film. I think it's an alright film. I think
It's
good.
not Renaissance.
I quite
is
liked it.
It's not Renaissance.
No, but I think it's maybe my favourite that we've seen so far.
Oh, that is a bold statement.
Yeah, it's
Lady and Trump
definitely
still
the,
takes it for me.
definitely the best princess film we've seen so far.
Yeah,
I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
And I remember as
think-
a kid not liking Sleeping Beauty and thinking it was really boring.
Right,
But I
okay.
really
That's what I
enjoyed
ended
it
up
now.
thinking.
I'm gonna go straight in there then. Straight in. Right?
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
met this guy.
Yeah.
For like
Philippe.
10 minutes.
Philippe.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Madly in love with him. Only man she's ever known.
Love at first sight.
madly,
Yeah.
madly in love with him. He
Oh, man.
actually manipulates her because he's peeping from the bushes,
Mm-hmm.
hearing her going, "Oh, I met a prince in my dreams. I know you." Blah, 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 blah. So he's taking in everything, and he's going, "Well, we have met before in your dreams." It's like, whoa!
He's definitely
he
a
touched
predator. Yeah, okay. I can
also,
agree
Yeah.
he's
with
10
that.
years older than her. So she is like, is she 16 or is she just turning 16?
She's
He's
just
turning
gone
16,
Alright.
she?
16.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
makes
yeah,
him about
yeah.
25, 26, 27.
Mm.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
saying, no,
Yeah.
this is not a romantic film.
It's child abuse.
I didn't say it was
skeptical,
romantic.
so
I just
skeptical.
said that it
No.
was a
Honestly.
good film.
I don't.
Yeah, other than that, I enjoyed the film.
No, I agree.
Well, it's interesting that you know the age difference. Because I
Yeah,
made a
that-
note about the fact that he is at her christening.
I
and they're
guess,
betrothed
yeah.
to each other, and I was like,
Yeah.
how old is he?
Yeah, I
compared
to
guessed I guessed his age in that because if you look at him, he's like the way that
He's
he
like
was
9
acting
or
and
something?
stuff.
I don't know.
He looked around about 9, 10, 11, something
Yeah.
like that. Like,
Yeah,
Mm.
it's got to be something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If he is,
I
and if
forgot
he is
about the
manipulator, he's a
betrothal.
bit crappy.
But like going missing loads of the film a second because we're just talking about ages and stuff, and you're saying you didn't know his age stuff. I read that she was supposed to have slept for 100 years before Philip kisses her and wakes her up. So Philip, they've never actually met, I think, in the original story, because he comes along 100 years in the future and then sees her and then kisses her and she wakes up. Because
Sounds like a completely different story.
Which I'm going to be honest with you, right?
That's Blade Runner.
That's when
yeah,
so
it
we
is
have
pretty much.
multiple themes in this film that are very,
Yeah.
very.
But
You're making me
obvious-
go off it.
Yeah, but they for Disney they changed it that they introduced Philip. I think it was to stop the whole thing of like some weird person just snogging a dead corpse, pretty much on a bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I think they
Yeah,
introduced him.
necrophilia.
In, yeah, exactly.
Should
I
I
think
name some more?
Yeah, go for it.
No, White had very similar vibes as well. If you like, they'd only briefly seen
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah,
He liked her
exactly.
singing, and then it was like, well, hey.
Well, one of my
Well,
notes.
yeah, this
yeah,
is true.
this-
One of my notes
Yeah,
is
go on.
this is Cinderella mixed with Snow White. That's what I felt a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit like.
It's a formula, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a standard formula that I think in this particular film knocks the other two out of the water.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
it's like it's built upon that solid idea, and it's just got a better balance of like characters, how it's put together, you know. So they know what they're doing when they put this together, and it paid off, and I think it definitely showed.
Yeah.
In the whole thing. And yet, like I said, it's got loads of similarities. Like, for example, have you noticed that it seems most influential women in Disney seem to have the supernatural ability to tame wild animals?
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. It's amazing.
Yeah, because like if you think about it, even in like Renaissance, I know I always go on about Renaissance. This was my favorite
Renaissance.
era. But Pocahontas, she like tames the animals
There you
and
go.
things in that as well. Little Mermaid,
Yeah.
she tames all the animals under the ocean and stuff. Like so, it's like
Isn't that
definite
meant to
common
be
thread.
like a thing? I thought that was actually a link between the Disney princesses. So I thought that they were just meant to be able to
there we
be
go,
like
Sam. That's your
pure
homework.
of heart. So, all right,
There you go.
I'll research it right now.
I'm trying to think of all the princesses now, taming stuff.
I think they all do. I think they've all
Yeah,
got
I
an
think they all
animal
do.
companion, and I think they've all got like
Jane,
yeah, I suppose.
Jane tames that monkey man, Tarzan.
Is Jane a princess?
Well, I think they all tame
Technically,
men, don't they?
not.
Technically.
Depends. Is he king of the jungle?
He is king of the jungle.
Well,
Oh, that's
True,
George. though,
yeah.
isn't it?
Oh, that's
Oh,
yeah.
George.
George,
Watch out for that
George,
tree.
of the jungle,
Oh.
watch out for that tree.
Brendan Fraser, we love you.
Oh,
what a
we
lovely
love
man.
Brendan. Absolutely lovely man.
Right, heading back.
I think what elevates this film, though,
Yeah.
is the fact that Maleficent is top tier
God,
villain.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Maleficent's one of
Yeah.
the better villains.
Yeah,
She's
was
incredible.
brilliant. Absolutely
Yeah.
badass. And the listeners are not going to get this joke, but I know you three are. Maleficent is Elvira at level 20. Just saying.
Yeah, true. Right.
Oh, I wish.
To find out who Ilvara is, guys, just go on our YouTube channel and look at the Tales They Wanted and fear Emma's character. We all
Fear Emma, to be honest. If
Yeah.
you're not fearing Emma, you're living life wrong.
I'm glad you learned that lesson.
The note I've got about Maleficent is like obviously the film, the film Maleficent is
Yeah.
she's a good guy. She's just like misunderstood and stuff like that. But my note I got here is Maleficent is evil and no misunderstanding
Yes.
in the cartoon. It's like,
No,
she calls
yeah,
herself
no,
the
she-
mistress
yeah.
of evil. So
Yes,
Yeah.
she even calls herself that on
Yeah.
2 separate occasions.
Yep.
And she says, what does she say? She says she's the mistress of all evil, not just regular evil, all evil.
Oh,
Yeah.
the evil.
yeah, so Ilvara.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly. And I think maybe in that live action
Less
film
kinky,
with,
Elvira. You know?
Yeah,
oh
that
yeah,
is
of
true.
course.
Yeah, you never know what
Yeah.
Maleficent gets up to
That's
behind.
true.
That's true.
He was in a dungeon. You don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is it.
Whilst I agree, she is not a like I know the Maleficent film makes her sympathetic.
Yeah.
She's not in this. Though I do agree, if I was the only person of royalty that didn't get invited to that party, I would be a bit
Kick off.
pissed off as well.
Yeah, fair.
Call her Your Highness. She is
Yeah.
Your Majesty. She seems to be some sort of royalty, and they've snubbed
Well-
her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The thing about this is this is full on Maleficent, isn't it? Whereas I think the live action film was very much talking about like things of her past, and this is like an older version and an established.
You learn
I've
more about
given
the
myself
feud.
to evil.
Yeah, you learn more about
Yeah,
the feud
exactly.
between her and the humans.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So this is
Ooh,
like
man.
Human.
Humans.
Proper Maleficent.
Humans.
Yeah.
She just does look a bit like, you didn't invite me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll invite myself anyway. It's fine. Hi, darling.
What do we think about the, I'm going to call them wizards then. The fairies.
The wizards.
Aurora, the gift of beauty.
Yeah, I thought
Yes.
that.
And
Mm.
Magically,
go to sleep.
I was like,
Go to
magically
sleep.
beautiful. Does she need it? Was she an ugly baby?
Well, this is it. I think the
Yeah.
king. I think the king was going. Oh, thank God she's not fugly. But I was looking at her though. I was thinking, hang on a minute. She looks exactly the same as the queen. You're probably going to be all right. Probably.
Aye, Andrew.
Didn't need that.
Oh, you
Didn't
like a
need
bit
that.
of Queenie, do you? You love a bit of Queenie? Emma, you gotta watch that. He's after a bit
I
of
know.
the Queen.
Oh, dear.
That poor queen as well doesn't get a name.
No.
He's King
No.
Stefan and it's just and his wife.
Stefan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old
There's,
Stefan.
the old
Stefan?
Welsh name there.
Stefan
Yeah.
Powell. So,
That's
Stefan
it,
Powell,
our
the king?
friend.
yeah. We'll have to get Stefan on here, I think. Stefan,
We
you
should,
wanna
we
go on?
should.
Yeah.
Oh, Stefan, what did you think of Sleeping Beauty?
I think he'd last 5 minutes before like signing out. Oh, I had an internet connection issue.
Fucking freaks. Absolute weirdos in there.
Yeah, good God.
I hope as well. I hope you're really proud of me here, Adam.
Oh,
I spotted a hidden Mickey.
did you? Where?
Yeah. After the party, after she gets cursed, and the three, I can call them wizards again. The three withered
The wizards.
fairies
Yeah.
The fairies.
are
with
talking,
witches'
and
hats.
they're having cups of tea.
Yeah.
Merryweather, is that her name? Merryweather? No.
Merryweather, yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Merryweather, yeah.
Merryweather's making cookies appear out the air, and they
Yeah.
are shaped like Mickey's head.
Oh,
very
yes,
well
because
spotted.
they're like...
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't think
put
I
together,
noticed that
aren't
on
they?
20
Making the head.
times speed.
No, you wouldn't have.
Sounds
I
like
did
they were
notice.
cookies.
What? She was sleeping and then she woke up. That's all I remember.
All the same, these Disney films.
Insane.
I thought it was disgraceful the way they used their magic wands to stir their tea. I thought that was a proper abuse of,
Yeah, you can't
of
really.
their wands.
What? Don't you stir your tea with your wand?
Beg your pardon?
You shouldn't.
I have a staff.
Oh, darling.
do that.
Oh god.
No case.
These fairies were brilliant. I loved them. I loved the
I think
fairies.
it's
They were
furries
great.
then.
No,
The
there's
fairies
no-
were
I hope there
brilliant.
wasn't any fairies. Although the
There were
fairies,
fairies
the-
later,
in the forest.
technically, I suppose, yeah.
they were great as well. To be fair,
Mr. Owl.
but yeah, the owl dressed up as the prince, as it were, with the hat and everything in the forest. I thought that was funny. And the rabbits in the boots.
It's a reverse fairy.
We got
Yeah.
What?
What do you call that?
Reverse.
It's,
That's a
Humi.
brilliant way of describing.
Humi?
We've got 4 more
Skinny?
films until we get to the furries.
Oh, right.
Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin Hood.
Of course.
Now you're talking.
Walking through the
Good
forest.
ass film, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I like
it's a
that,
good
yeah.
film.
Disney do fairies right.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
something I'm going to say.
The Wind in the Willows does fairies right.
Fairies wrong.
Mr. Toad. Ah, slimy little bugger.
Do you think it's a bit cruel though? Like they were like going, "Oh yeah, she's just been born or something. Let's take her away from her mother
Yeah.
and father
Yeah.
for 16
Ah.
years." And it's like,
Yeah, but then I suppose is it the whole tragedy of the threat of Maleficent, isn't it? It's just horrible.
but
You
It
know?
was a
And
good plan. It didn't
Yeah,
work.
it was a great plan. No,
They
but it
just
only
needed
didn't
to
work towards
celebrate-
the end.
Yeah, they needed to celebrate her birthday the day after.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Then he wouldn't
Yeah,
have any
yeah.
problem.
Exactly.
plot hole.
Yeah,
What
well,
needed
don't
you as the
give-
planner, Emma?
yeah.
Don't give fairies things to do because they were terrible. They couldn't make dresses, they couldn't cook cakes, they couldn't look after their house.
I did
It was a
right.
rack and
And
ruin.
we've linked to that.
Birthday is worthy of Sam.
I got that.
Aw.
I've got where's my cake thing?
High quality, then.
Yeah, listen, Sam makes delicious cakes, but they're very ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite something.
And I also made
They really are.
I made a comment but the dressmaking. I was like, they
yeah.
make a dress like me trying to make my own cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It's just like I'm just gonna wing this. It's like just chuck that there, sew this up, and
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
pretty
god!
much.
When she puts that cloth over the other one, and then she goes straight for the head with the scissors. I thought, oh my god, she's gonna cut her head off.
Oh my god.
it's okay. She's a wizard.
Yeah, well,
There's only so much a wizard can do.
well.
I just cut a hole for the feet. Sorted.
Yeah, I love that bit. Yeah, this is a hole for the feet. It's like, I'm not dressmaker, but yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
that's right. So. I got Prince Philip isn't a good horse rider because he falls off.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that was hilarious though. I just saw him and there he was gone, and I went, "That's
Yeah.
brilliant." That just really tickled me. That did. And it's like, no carrots. Who's going to fish you out of the river? Come on, come on. Samson was brilliant. Samson was
Yeah,
brilliant.
he was cool. I think he needed a bit bigger part. I think he reminded me a
think
little
so,
bit like what's the horse in Tangled?
Oh, yes. Yeah, well, I think
Maximus,
this is the
is it, or something
prototype
like
for
that?
that.
So,
yeah.
Oh, Maximus in. Oh no, yeah. What's the one in? Oh, Achilles is the one in
Oh, right.
Hunchback Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
I
about
don't
that
even
one.
remember the one in it. Right?
Yeah.
This was quite possibly the first archetypal funny horse in Disney films.
Yeah.
Done quite well.
Funny horse.
You,
He's the
you,
grandpa.
Samson, will be the father of all funny horses in Disney.
Oh.
Oh, brilliant.
She said like if I dream more than once, it's said to have come true. I hope not. What about reoccurring nightmares?
Those.
We've all had them.
They've all
I
come
don't-
true. Oh no!
I don't want any of them to come true.
My worst one was when I was forced to do a Disney podcast for 4 years straight.
It keeps happening. It keeps
It just
happening.
keeps happening. I can't
All the
escape
time.
it.
I keep turning up for this abuse.
Welcome to my nightmare.
No!
Oh no!
I've got you all now.
I did notice that Philip officially can whistle without moving his lips.
Yeah, that's talent in itself. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
That
And
that
just
is
thought I'd
quite a
point out.
talent. Yeah.
what a guy!
Was he
What a guy.
was he whistling or was he blowing a tune? If you know what I mean.
Well, exactly. I did also notice that Sleeping Beauty's legs
Yeah.
were a darker shade of pink to the rest of her, so I reckon she's got really bad
Fake
She's
tan.
got the
circulation.
fake tan.
Fake tan. Yeah.
Fake tan, but it was pink though. It was like a you know when you lose circulation or you cut you just hold in the and it sort of like goes a dark purple.
Yeah.
It was that kind of color. It looked like as if she got like bad circulation in her legs and like they were gonna fall off or something.
Look, she's got varicose veins. Leave her alone.
And she will if she's
Stop
using those
body
kind of
shaming,
stockings.
Andrew. God.
Exactly. She is an ingrate, though. I gotta say, the wizard put
Yeah.
so much effort into making her a dress and
Yeah.
a cake,
Yeah.
and she doesn't even look at any of it. She doesn't
That's true.
appreciate
Yeah.
any of it.
That is true.
Mm.
Yeah.
That is quite. At least when I make you guys cakes, you at least look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
And
great.
when we
We've-
devour it,
Horror.
we cannot unsee
And
it.
then
We've got to devour
I
the
love it.
cake
I love
before it devours us.
yes,
Yeah,
quite
that's-
right.
It's
that's
kill or
how
be killed.
it works. Yeah.
Just before she gets back though and sees the cake and the dress, I got her face is horrified when the prince turns up, and because he comes behind her and she's like still dancing and then he starts
Yeah.
singing. Her face is a picture, and
Yeah.
right at the end when he kisses her and she wakes up, that's such a horrific face as well. It's just like,
Yeah.
the fuck just happened?
But it was going to be the owl.
Yeah.
Somebody that she knew and respected, and then some stranger turns up, and like, yeah, I'd be pretty alarmed. Oh, did you know? It's just a small thing with this film. I did notice it was only subtle, but I did notice a very distinct artistic style through the film, which I hadn't
Right.
seen before.
Okay.
And to the way they drew people, lots of sharp noses coming in to the animation and things like that. I don't know. I hadn't noticed it before,
Well,
but it was definitely
it's clearly
a new thing.
rotoscoped, a lot of it. So it's like a lot of it wasn't like animated. They just like color over the cells of somebody moving and stuff.
Yeah.
So that could be possibly it then, because the people that they had could have had sharp features.
I don't know, but some of them are like ridiculously like sharp. And like at the beginning, especially when you saw the big open pans of all the really nicely done, the parades with all the banners and stuff, and all these different flags and things. That was very a different type of stylization of animation. I thought compared to what we've seen. Say, if you compare it to Lady and the Tramp, for example, or I know you don't see many humans.
I think
there,
with Lady and the Tramp, I think a lot more time was spent on that because I think they started working on that just before World War II, before they entered World War II. They meaning America. And I think this one was like more like rushed type thing. So then, because like if you're using rotoscope, it's usually because you've run out of time to actually animate.
Because it's a quick and easy.
Could you go spend all your time doing the candle?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
that's the most important
and
part
then
of
getting it wrong. So you just go like, right, I can't film this. I've shot it at loads of different angles. I can't film this bastard, and now I've got to draw the damn thing.
For fuck's sake.
So when I go back in the time machine and give him a modern day camera, it'll just play.
They'll be able to fix that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we'll actually
Gonna
animate
blow
them.
their mind.
Then all of
The whole thing will be live
all
action.
of Sleeping Beauty would be entirely different then. The world would have changed. World peace might be
one little
achieved.
thing. Nah, it'd be just different types of chaos.
Yeah.
Talking about making things, did you notice when they broke the wands out finally, the fairies?
Oh, I.
And the green fairy was telling all the ingredients that she'd animated. She said, "Look, make this yourself. Look, follow the instructions in this book." I was thinking, you had the instructions all the time. Why didn't you use the instructions?
Yeah, but she wasn't very good at it, though, was she? Yeah, because
It's just like, how do you know they're going to be any good at it?
It's true.
Magic, Andrew.
I guess, but she just she probably couldn't read. Was it?
Wizards.
I don't know. Wizards,
Crockery.
fairies, cosmic
Crockery
entities
remembers.
with witches' hats, and
Hang on, though. It's like, I love the fact that they say, like, oh, she can't cook anything. She's never cooked anything. It's like, hang on, who the fuck has been cooking then for the past 16 years? How are they still alive?
Yeah.
They haven't, like,
Nobody.
eaten anything.
That's why she's gone into a little coma.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
What,
She's completely starved.
It takes 16 years for you to go into a coma from
She's got
starvation.
very slow metabolism.
She's just
She
been
had one
chewing
apple
twigs. She's been chewing twigs and earth and little bits of,
It sounds like they were
small
just
rocks.
eating berries. That's all they were eating is berries. Like,
This is
no
it.
wonder
This is
she
why
was so
she could-
skinny.
She
Yeah.
could enchant the animals, so one or two went missing. It's like, what? Oh, I haven't seen Brian for a couple of days. Oh, I don't know. Don't know where he's gone.
Brian? I don't know who Brian is.
Don't go to the house. Just don't go to the house.
I've got a thing about when the two kings come together and they're sharing the wine.
Oh, they're brilliant.
How much
Yeah,
wine is
yeah.
in that bottle? Because they fill up the cups quite a lot, and there's a lot like just pouring everywhere. It's like it's a bottomless wine bottle. I want that wine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I loved the bard that got it in his lute. And then he got drunk, and he was underneath the table, and he seemed to be doing a Led Zeppelin jamming session under there with the noise he was making. It was some pretty good 70s sort of rock kind of tablature was going on under there, and it was like well out of time. I was thinking, flipping heck, Zeppelin's going to be doing this in like what 20 years or something. Or
That's where it started from.
under there.
That is where it started from.
That's where everything began.
Disney. Hey guys, I watched this brilliant film last night. What was it? Sleeping Beauty. Look at this. Oh, I really want to play like that. Oh, give us a guitar. See what we can do.
Snoozing Wench.
Oh.
I watched Snoozing Wench. It was a great film. It's an X-rated
That's
film.
it.
It was. Yeah, totally.
That's it.
Totally. I was watching it with the kids.
Let's give it a go. Come on, let's go. Oh, it sounds pretty good. Yeah, we've got to take it to the road. Take it to the road. Come on, let's go.
I have a historical inaccuracy.
Oh, well, from the 14th century.
From the 14th century. Oh, is this the 14th century, Father? Actually, it was set in Germany in the 15th century.
Oh my God!
So,
Gasp! I can hardly believe it.
yeah. So I just think it was like because it's like the 1400s. I always get mixed up. It's like I always say 1400s is like 14th century, but it's not. It's the 15th century. So it's easily
Right,
done.
yeah.
An
Yeah,
easy
it's
mistake
the one
to
along,
make.
isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I did notice the double-headed eagle on the wall.
What?
You know,
What? Yeah.
the-
I can't say I noticed that, but
yeah, I want to say it's on the old Romanian flag. Is it? Or is it
okay.
the... Oh, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a big black sort of eagle with two heads.
I suppose it is in
Facing either
Germany.
way.
So
So it could be, yeah, that makes sense. But I did see it on the wall, and I thought, okay.
it's very brave of them, though, isn't it, to do a story that's based in Germany like 10 years after the Second World War.
Yeah, I
I
suppose.
guess, but it's not really a negative
Can I
thing, is it?
interrupt for a second?
Oh,
Andrew,
yeah.
the flag you were referring to is the
Mm.
Albanian flag,
Oh,
apparently.
aye. On the red one, is it? Ah, right.
A
that's the
black
one.
bird on red flag?
Is Philip
That's
from
it, yeah.
Albania then?
Maybe.
But that's the bird, though, isn't it? It's an eagle with two heads facing either way.
Yeah, well, looks like it. Yeah. So I don't know why that was on there, but yeah.
I don't know, but it can't be too many of them around. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Albanian. Yes. Interesting.
Albania.
I
We don't
I don't know any
mean, there were a lot
facts
of-
about
lot of different
Albania,
people- A lot of different people turned up at that castle, so it might not have been a native flag.
Yes, yes.
We don't know. I got a feeling lots of people from different kingdoms had turned up to celebrate things.
Yes.
So we don't know. But I did love the trout fencing scene
Yes. Yeah.
with in the thing around with the bard.
Yeah.
That was very funny.
Even though he was reaching for the swords, he was going to stab the king whose castle he was in.
I noticed that kings in these movies are very aggressive.
Yeah.
Very aggressive. In Cinderella, we had exactly the same problem. He was going to kill his butler, with ease, with no thought whatsoever. It's just like, all right, I'm the king. I can kill whoever I want.
Maybe it's telling.
Yeah, telling.
Maybe
at the
they
time.
maybe they
Telling at the
dreamed about it more than once. So it was obviously.
Oh,
gonna
it's
come
got to be true then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, but they are very violent.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
I'd laugh that the crown was the last magical gift.
Yeah.
Given to Sleeping Beauty, and I thought that the scene with Maleficent enchanting her from the fireplace was brilliant.
Yeah.
yeah, that was.
Very
that was-
Phantom of the Opera.
Very good, the effect on that lovely, and of course, green flame being the international green flame, the international symbol for evil magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I resent that.
Same with Loki and stuff. I mean, it's just like
I resent that,
and then
Andrew.
Oh, well, that told me.
That sure told him.
Hey, you show me some good green flame magic.
Yeah,
Coming
don't
your
exist.
way now.
Don't
Ready?
even try.
Ready?
Exactly.
I'm gonna
Go
throw
on, go on.
I'm gonna fire one right now at you.
Abracadabra, alakazam.
What's it gonna do?
It's gonna come towards you. I don't know. It might tickle you.
It's coming. Oh my god. Oh, you're right. It's made me a nice cup of tea.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
See?
thanks very much.
Ah,
There.
I stand corrected, sir.
is this the only kind of green magic in the land?
I guess so.
And it's jam and
I guess
toast
so.
tea.
Oh,
With a pile of
amazing.
poop in it.
No, he wasn't kind at all.
of course. Damn it. Damn you.
That is the Loki in me.
Oh, dear.
Tangent.
Yes. But yeah, I love that fireplace thing and the secret door behind it. Go into the tower, and the tower. I still think that whole castle with that tower is pretty much Cinderella's castle with the tower. It's
Yeah.
exactly the same design. She goes up there, and of course, what happens up there. You know, she
What happens up there
she gets
stays up
stabbed
there.
by the she gets stabbed by the
Got a
flipping,
little prick.
by the knitting device.
And it wasn't Philip.
No,
Oh.
it wasn't indeed.
He was too busy whistling in the woods without his lips. And then I thought, actually, that the fairies putting the entire kingdom to sleep was
Evil.
a
Assesses.
ridiculously OP ability.
Yeah.
You kind of thought, if you're that powerful,
Quite a feat, yeah.
just get rid of Maleficent. There's 3 of you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I love the fact that we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do. It's like,
They've got rules.
yeah, my
You know?
my point here. Where is it? I can't find it. But anyway, they're like saying that they can't defeat Maleficent or anything. They make these magical weapons. To me, they're not magical apart from they just appear. Because they're not really magical, and then they enchant the sword to kill Maleficent, and then it goes flying from his hand. So he's not the actual one stabbing him; it's their magic. So they kill Maleficent.
Yeah.
It's just a way around it, isn't it?
Oh no, we
Cheeky
didn't
magic.
We didn't kill him. It was him, the one with the pointy hat. Is that one?
Well, it's like Batman, isn't it? When the villain's hanging off a cliff, or hanging off the end of a building, and he goes, "I'm just going to stare at you until you lose grip." Oh, there you go.
He dead now.
I haven't killed a man.
I've never killed him. Not once.
Just go,
We're fairies. We never kill people. Ha ha! Oh, you're dead.
We just put them into an enchantment.
Fuck you.
Damn, 2021.
Yes. Oh, but
Watch out,
Maleficent, yeah.
Watch out, enemies. Just in general. It's like
Just
not,
in general.
Yeah, not Sam's enemies, just
No,
enemies
just
in
enemies.
general.
Full stop.
So pretty much anyone, because somebody's enemy, really, like. So.
True. It's true.
Can we just have a round of applause for the epicness that is Maleficent's army? Absolutely fantastic.
The little goblins.
Well, goblins, orcs, you know, they were crow people. They were all sorts of mixed.
Crocodile man.
Yeah, piggies.
Yeah, crocodile men. Yeah, I did. I thought
Who were looking for a
that,
baby for 16 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, this is it. All a bit rubbish. No. But I loved the fact that there was very much. You had that scene of where they went up to the, the Forbidden Mountain, and it reminded me of the demon that at the end of Fantasia with the dancing.
Everything reminds you of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was
And
very
to bring
much
this up once a week, at least.
Absolutely. You know, Lady and the Tramp, missed it, but they're bound to be in there somewhere.
It made me.
enough.
The film. I know the film hadn't come out yet, and it's in the future, but it gave me very much Black Cauldron vibe as well.
Yeah.
Like with that army and just the lighting in that room.
Black Cauldron
And
and
the gargoyles.
Sword in the Stone feel, because Sword in the Stone is coming up as well. So it's like he must have been playing with that kind of dark grittiness and things to it.
Yeah, it's cool. That castle was awesome. I don't even know how it stayed up. There was some bits that you just think, that would have fallen down years ago.
Magic.
Nah, that's a bad
Green flame magic. See, it's good.
And what
Listen
about
to the
that's okay. I was going to bring up the welding rods, magic wands that just like burnt through steel.
They were cool. I like that. I want one.
Love it. Yeah, of course. I'd love one of those. They're brilliant.
I mean, there's
just slap some wings on my back and off I go.
getting one.
My wizard license is expired.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
I use
Green
green
take a
flame
photograph when
apparently.
you're not smiling.
I use
Well,
green
you
flame.
gotta watch out for that.
You know
You-
better than using green flame.
But it's good. It's cool. I like green.
You know, with green flame, you're only limited to potions. They won't let you have a wand if you're about green
suppose,
flame.
Oh, right, you're wrong. I did feel quite bad that they turned her crow to stone, or her raven.
Oh
Yeah.
Stone.
yeah.
Was it
Like,
dead
I
though,
feel
or
like
was it just like enchanted stone?
Who
Probably.
knows? But he looked genuinely upset.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up now.
That would turn me into a
Quite
dragon,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be pretty
it was
pissed.
a cool-looking dragon.
It was cool.
Yeah. I don't like
was
the
cool,
wings.
and
That's
I
the only
loved-
problem is like little dainty wings. It's like T-Rex arms.
Well,
wings.
it was quite a cute dragon, really, wasn't it? I mean, what I liked about a human version, was that when I was watching her move, I didn't notice this before, but around her collar, you can tell the collar is obviously her robes, but up around her neck, it does feel like there's these spikes that come up around the back of the neck, and then obviously the whole design goes into the big horns. But all of that feels as if it's actually part of her body.
Well, that's what they did
Do
in
you know
the
what I mean?
Maleficent movie, isn't it? They kind of made that her.
Yeah, so it's like as if she does look like a dragon in a sort of humanoid form. And I thought
They like
that was really cool.
anthropomorphize here. I think that's the word I'm thinking of.
Well, she's
Yeah, it's really
good
cool.
in my book, then.
She is a dragon.
Yeah. she's
I
good
thought
in
it was
my book.
interesting. Did she really die? Because when they looked over there, it was just a black shape on the
She
black shadow on the floor.
And the
possessed
sword dimmed.
Yeah. Yeah, and it went black.
Or did this?
That's now Maleficent.
Like Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
You think it possessed the sword? I thought it was the sword just running out of power.
That
I don't know. Is there a Sleeping Beauty 2, Adam?
No.
No? Oh,
I
okay.
kind of expected there to be.
The sequel of everything else.
Yes, give it time. It's coming out next month.
Yeah.
No,
Disney
there's not.
Plus.
There's not. And just looked over the list.
Interesting.
No. It's not even a Prince Philip the movie. So it's okay.
Fritz Philip the movie. Brilliant.
Oh,
He's a really uncharismatic man
It's his.
going around the woods, lost.
It's the film of his 12 hours in the dungeon.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
And his magical appearing cloak when he gets broken out of the
Yeah.
dungeon. 1 minute he wasn't wearing it. He walks out of the dungeon. He's wearing it. Wow. Where was that? Did Maleficent kindly put it up on a coat hook or something for him?
Maybe.
Yeah,
That's exactly what happened.
She looks like a lady that would appreciate fashion.
of course.
Well, she's a dragon
Course.
lady who has green
Dragon.
fingers.
Yeah.
So she's a good girl.
Is that the case?
Yeah.
I thought the thorn forest
Yes.
was a bit shit. He got through that quickly.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Yeah, he would not have got through that if it
I'm so
wasn't for
glad
that enchanted sword.
in Maleficent, the film, that was more like impenetrable, really. Like, so-
Yeah, that seemed impenetrable.
Mm.
There must have been that sword to get through that because it was.
It
just-
must be
It looked ridiculous.
Yeah. But it's like that would have needed a bit more explaining. That would never have gone past testing in today's thing. They would have done like an audience testing thing, and the feedback would have come back with like, what was magical about the sword, and then they would have gone back to a meeting and going, yeah, what is magical about the sword? Because they'll have to like,
quick.
yeah, they'll have to like go, aha, with this magic sword I can cut through these thorns, and then that's how they get away from it. Then,
It'll be it'll be a bit more over the top. Then it'll be like
Yeah.
Squall out of Final Fantasy VIII. He'll slash it, and then this bigger blade will materialize out of the stars and just come down and go woof and take out a massive chunk of earth, long range. You go, yeah, come on, Melissa, come on.
Andrew, we
I
could
got
have
this
Still a
bad boy.
monster hunter.
Andrew, we could have said
Yeah, that's it.
That's what happened, and Sam would have believed us because he just zoomed past.
Well,
that bit,
yeah.
so-
Well,
Well,
he
you know.
saw. What was it? The last. I always remember that film. Was it The Last Night with what's his name?
Pretty
Sean
boy
Connery
man.
and Pretty Woman guy. What's his name?
Pretty Woman guy.
Yeah. Yes, it's the guy in Pretty Woman.
Anyway,
yeah.
well, the Excalibur in that, its special ability is just speeded up footage. It sort of goes, whoa, and then it's just like, oh fuck, that went fast.
I loved
Excalibur.
I loved in that film how shiny all their armor was. You can see that they've never had a battle in their life because there's no like
it's magic
kinks
armor
or anything in their armor. It's just like
Yeah.
it seems like a very modern day like, oh yeah, we're just gonna wear armor today. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Yeah, but it's just like it didn't feel period at all. Like it's like just have a little chink out of the armor you're in there, make it a bit dirty and stuff. No, it's just well buffed.
No.
Yeah. Well,
I did enjoy that film from what I can remember though. So.
I remember liking it.
Yeah.
We'd probably watch it back now and be like, what the hell is that?
This is absolute load of shit.
I know what you mean about that shiny armor. They had it in the film called Excalibur. That was
it's probably the same one.
It was just I think it had that thing of it's supposed to be a little bit more mystical. So this armor was magical in a weird way. Yeah.
Possibly.
But,
it also happened in an episode of Supernatural that me and Sam watched yesterday.
It's true.
Did they all have shiny armor?
We sure do love Supernatural. Tune in for our next podcast.
Right, well, I'm going to go there now. And I'm going to say that Aurora died. And this is her reoccurring dream because they were dancing on the clouds in the end.
In the clouds. I was
like
just about to bring up that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the deal with the clouds? That was a bit surreal. I guess it was just to fixate on that painting that they have on the ceiling and stuff, and then it merged with the book. And went, this is supposed to mean that they're meant to be together, that sort of thing. So it's a bit more conceptual. But yeah, it could be another one of those death twinges of Snow White. It's like, oh my god, and that crossed with the whole nightmarish scene from the Maleficent dungeon where she let him out when he was in 100 or something on his horse. He was all withered and old, and it was that was really dark.
I thought that bit was just a tie in with the thing of like, the true story is supposed to be 100 years. She's supposed to sleep for blah blah blah. I think that's Disney like going, here's the actual story. Apart from Philip was never 100 years old. So
yeah,
I think it was just their way of like chucking that in there. That it's like because she was only asleep for 12 hours or whatever a day, something like that. It wasn't exactly.
It could have been worse.
Could
have been worse. She could have been guarded by dwarves.
True.
12 angry dwarves.
Well, she kind of was. Three little tiny fairy
little
wizards.
Women.
Yeah.
Little
women. Yeah.
Wizards.
Little women.
Yeah. Floating around. Who have really sort of malicious, devious ways and are apparently celestial entities. They announced them as at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, they did, yeah. Cthulhu.
So are these elder gods?
Yeah.
I think they might be. Most elder gods are kind of deceiving,
Very.
Not gonna look at that and go,
interested.
Quite interesting. Interesting. Does anyone have any other points that we've missed throughout the thing?
What did everybody think about the...
Go on.
What did everybody think about blue or pink? Anybody have a preference?
No, it was shit.
I think green.
Green. That's what it should have been.
Yeah, because the green fairy just didn't care, did she? She went, stop it.
She wants the niceness to bless her.
See, green is nice. Green is nice.
I don't know. I don't think green suits her.
No,
you wouldn't.
No.
So
you didn't see it on
she's
it.
a blonde, though.
Yeah.
She would look,
Sam,
good in
what
green,
colour would you put Aurora in then? Or Briar Rose, whatever you want to call her?
Gold.
Oh.
Gold?
Gold.
I don't know.
Always believe in the gold.
I don't think she should have been blue because that's too close to Cinderella.
That's
Yeah.
the point.
And
I
pink.
think it you
Pink
know.
didn't. I
No,
know this
I
is
think
like
green. It's got to be green.
Yeah.
Oh, what about like a purple?
No, she's not
Ooh.
foresty enough to be green. I
Oh,
don't
I
think.
don't
She's
know
not
what means.
naturey enough to be green.
She was pretty
She
good
could
with that
talk to
owl.
animals. Yeah.
Yeah, but so can all
And
the
squirrels.
fucking. I can fucking talk to animals. They don't listen to me. I fucking talk to them.
Can we all just agree on orange then?
Yeah, orange will do. Yeah, we'll
Alright.
go
Can we
orange.
agree that Sam is the best Disney princess?
Sam,
It's you know
can you
what?
enchant forest animals?
Not forest animals, but dogs maybe.
I can see Sam now in bloody
go.
Aurora's dress.
forest.
So that like low
Yeah.
cut thing with his hairy chest sticking out the top.
I'll draw
in
it.
the
It'll be the
woods.
cover image for this episode.
Okay.
Out in the woods, whistling to try and catch wild
Whistling out of
animals.
his arse. So.
You can't move your lips. Can't move your lips.
No. I don't intend to. You know.
Emma, what were you gonna say?
Just gonna say, what did we think of the music?
Oh, the
So
stock.
Song.
Oh, the stock. I was gonna say what the Disney stock music that they use in all the Disney.
No,
films,
no.
Well, there's only 2 songs in it, wasn't it?
One at the beginning seemed like a medley. They kept putting loads of them in.
Yeah. That was a weird one. And then you had the dream one. Were there any
Hail to the Princess was the best
That's
one.
my
wasn't
favourite one. Hail to the princess.
That's
That's
Hail
the first
to
one,
the
wasn't it?
princess, Hail to
I-
the
it's the one-
princess Aurora.
Yeah, it's the one when they all turn up. It's near the
Yeah.
beginning. I don't think it's the first one on the titles.
Oh,
No, the
I think
first
it's-
one I think was
Yeah. Yeah, I mean
dream
post
song.
titles now because
Oh yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
technically titles are credits, and they with all the older films they always put the credits first.
Yeah.
and stuff, don't they?
yeah.
Is it because they know you won't stay around for the end? That's what it is.
Yeah. So everyone's saying
That's all it is.
like, Marvel is always like, was the pioneers of the post-credit scene. No,
Yeah. No.
No,
old cinema.
Yeah.
It's like,
All of it.
everything
They
the
get
post-credit
out
scene.
the door.
Yeah.
They sat there. They're going, is it done? Yeah, right, I'm off. I don't care, I've done it. I've already seen it. I've already appreciated it.
You sit in
I'm off.
the auditorium. The lights go down. The music comes on. The lights come up as the credits roll, and you leave. Oh, that was a good film, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's short.
I love those days. Those days were the best.
Yes, no, that was a very good C sharp, wouldn't you think? I thought it was a C minor.
Very good. Who's the lighting engineer? Craig Danson. Oh, he's brilliant. I love the form of his name just coming up off the screen. It got me every time.
Bloody good show.
Bloody good show.
I don't know whether it was worth a farthing, mind, but
Oh, and the best one was no animals were harmed in this film. It gets me. I just love it. Just
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
what do you mean Bambi's mother died?
What?
What fucking film did you watch?
Love it.
Alrighty, anybody got anything else before we
God, bloody.
wrap that up for today? Sam?
I think
I'm gonna be honest. It was great in speed, but not so great in plot when you watch it at such a speed. I don't really
Speed was a
recommend
good
watching
film.
any films at high speed.
But I liked the film's
And-
felt.
How
It was
high was
very-
it, Sam? How high was it? Was it like?
I
+50?
put it up to the highest. It took me about 20. It took me about 23-ish minutes to watch it.
So you didn't
Was it
actually have any
40 or
dialogue.
something?
Well,
didn't-
it was.
You didn't have any dialogue, you just watched the animation.
You could say that.
It's like a fever dream.
Honestly, I feel like I've lost some sanity.
Well, you're definitely going to watch the next one anyway, Sam, because it's 101 Dalmatians.
Oh yeah, to be honest, I was definitely going to watch this one until I ran out of time.
Yeah.
So I had to, I had to make do with what I had, and what I had was speed, and that's all I had. So yeah, that's a very good film. Would have preferred to watch it in slower speed.
Well,
Then you
you
wouldn't have
can
got
now.
piano.
Yeah, true.
There's a bomb on the carriage. What do you do?
Oh my god!
If you go over 50
Run
minutes, this is
very,
a
very
horse. It's not going to go 50 miles an hour.
Speed up to times 40, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well,
Get out of this situation.
If Sam watches this film, he will go to 50 miles an hour.
They say he's the fastest speed watcher in the West.
All right, then.
I wonder if there's a Guinness Book of Records for that.
If there isn't, I'm going for it.
Get on it.
Okay,
Speed watching, gonna
Okay,
be my new
guys.
thing.
are we ready for...
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Battle Royale! Battle
Battle Royale.
He got taken by someone.
How about this one?
Just be-
Battle
just-
Royale. Is that one better?
Better.
Yeah.
The other one was like you've been flushed down a toilet.
Battle Royale.
God. Right. Okay. So we got Sleeping Beauty.
I don't know. I'm just watching with effects now.
Battle Roy.
Battle Roy.
Right, yeah, so we
Battle
have...
Roy.
Come in.
We have Aurora against
Yeah. Versus a spaniel.
Lady and the Tramp. They come as a duo.
Lady and the Tramp.
We made the decision
right.
last
In all
time, Andrew,
fairness.
that because they were both in the title, there was both of
Okay.
them.
In all fairness,
So I feel that this is a massive disadvantage because if we're going by title, she's already asleep. She's just going to get mauled to death.
yeah, that's exactly what we're doing, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. We've already decided this last time, didn't we, Sam and Emma?
Pretty much. Yeah,
And we've also
Yeah.
figured out what's going to happen in the next film as well.
we've already predicted. Yeah.
So I'll paint the scene there.
Okay.
She went asleep at the top of the tower.
Yep.
And she went into bed, and then she was there, and the fairies were all around going, "Oh no, she's asleep." And then they go off, and then somehow she gets locked in there with a spaniel and some. What is he anyway? The tramp. He's some sort of.
He's a dog.
He is just a
Some
mongrel,
terrier
isn't he, I
or
think?
something crossed with something, and because they're stuck in there with it, they just eat it to death, and then they break out.
Oh shit! Right. Okay.
And then Philip
just
comes
eat
along
it to
eventually,
death.
and he opens the door. And he
Well,
goes,
I've ever heard. They just eat her to
God.
death.
oh God, no!
Don't
And he
forget,
throws up, and then he leaves.
she can control animals.
Yeah, but she's asleep. Unfortunately, she doesn't stand
Oh,
a
yeah.
chance.
Can't control
Yeah.
shit when she's sleeping.
Yeah.
And
What
Lady
about
and the
Philip,
Tramp
though?
think they're locked in the tower. They think they're locked in the tower, so
Okay,
they end up
yeah.
eating her.
Yeah.
Because obviously she's not putting up a threat, so they're not going to go for her
They think
until
she's
they get
dead.
hungry.
Yeah.
And then they'll start chewing. She doesn't wake up. They finish her off. And then they eventually scratch through the door and they get out.
Wow.
Philip
Happy
comes in,
ending.
looks down, flies everywhere. Oh, not going to kiss that. I'm off.
Okay, Lady and the Tramp
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, the dark ending of Sleeping Beauty.
Okay, yeah. So, happy days. That happened. So next time we have 101 Dalmatians.
Oh.
Yeah, interesting. I still haven't watched Cruella, so I'm hoping to watch Cruella before we watch 101 Dalmatians, so then I can see if there's any Easter eggy things in Cruella.
Oh,
from
okay.
101 Dalmatians. But I highly doubt. I don't think I have enough time to watch bloody 2 films before the next podcast.
No.
So.
2
I think there is supposed to be lots of Easter eggs. I've heard good things.
Yes,
but,
2 films, Sam.
Yeah.
I've also got to watch 6 seasons of Walking Dead before tomorrow night.
Wow, that's quite a feat.
It is.
It's not gonna happen.
You just need to play. You just need to use Sam's magic.
Yeah, just go at speed.
Yeah.
Speed.
Speed
You'll be
magic.
fine then.
Job done. Yeah. I blinked
Job
and
done.
it was done. There you go.
Yeah, processed.
That's all it takes sometimes. Blinking.
Sorted.
Alrighty, well, this is the longest podcast that we've done so far.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
so we've set a benchmark
Cool.
now. We've set a benchmark. It's because
Alright.
we've enjoyed this one. So we've talked about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
We
that's
talked-
true.
We've talked about some
Yeah.
bad and we talked about some good. We haven't done that many tangents either, really.
No, I
it's
guess there was a
pretty-
lot to talk about, wasn't there? Really, compared to.
I enjoyed it. There was a lot of happy. Yeah, it was good. It was very good.
Well, okay then. Since we didn't last time, Andrew, you're up.
So, the grand doors open to the great hall of the castle as a sorceress turns up and says to all, "Listen well, you all. The princess shall indeed grow in grace and beauty, beloved by all who know her. But before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on a spindle of a spinning wheel and die. Oh no! The fiend! Seize that creature!" "Where's she gone? Bloody hell!"